What's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to show you an awesome scalping trading strategy that has a super high win rate if executed properly. Make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to give you a bonus tip at the end to make that win rate even higher and get rid of more false signals. Again, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's all for informational purposes only. This is what your chart is going to look like when you are done setting up the free indicators I'm about to show you on TradingView. All right, so let me X out and show you how to set it up, how to change the settings. And we're going to be doing this on the 5-minute time frame. And for this video, I'm using Apple as for examples. This is going to take two free TradingView indicators. All right. The first one is called the Coral Trend Indicator by Lazy Bear. This first one right here. Okay. Add that. Let's make some changes to it before we add the second indicator. We're going to go into inputs. We're going to change the smoothing period from 21 to 12. We're going to leave everything else the same. Click OK. Just make sure. Yep, 12. And then the next indicator that we're going to add is going to be the exponential moving average. All right, the EMA. Let's make some changes to that as well. Go into settings right here. We're going to make this a 200 length EMA so we can get the long-term trend. And in the styles, I'm just going to make this a little bit thicker so it's a little bit easier to see. Click OK. And your chart's set. Super, super simple, yet effective if utilized properly. All right, that's the key. You got to be patient. You got to find your spots for these scalping trading strategies. All right. So let's see what the strategy actually is. You'll see a bunch of these red dots and green dots. What do they mean? I have no idea, but I'm going to show you how to use them. Okay. All right. So with this particular strategy, you want to wait for a green dot to appear. Okay. When the green dot appears, that's going to be your trigger candle. The next candle will be your entry candle. And you want to make sure that the price action is above the 200 EMA. We're going with the trend. We're not going to go against the trend. Okay. So trigger candle, entry candle, those rules are met. You get into a long position right here on the second candle. The stop loss on this, what I usually do is go ahead and put it below the recent swing low and with a risk to reward of 1 to 1.5. Okay. So price action above the 200 EMA, trigger candle, you get a green dot, second green dot, entry candle. Boom. Okay. And this is where, so here's another, oh, cool. All right. Here's another good example. So you got a bunch of red dots, you get a green dot show up. That's trigger candle. Entry candle would be the second one. Price action is still above the 200 EMA. There you go. Since there was a slight pullback, this would be the recent swing low. 1 to 1.5. Boom. Right there. Okay. And this is where this 200 EMA comes in to get rid of some false signals. I'm going to show you guys a tip at the end of this video, right? That's going to help you even make this win rate higher. You see how if you're going to go short, I'm going to go into the short strategy real quick. You'd go short when you get a red dot, but the price action is above the 200 EMA, so you're not going to get into that. And you see how this just bounces right back, right? So this trade would have definitely been a loser if all you did was rely on the green and red dots to get into the trade. Because if you got into this trade right here on the second dot and this was your recent swing high and you went for a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, guess what? This would have hit stop loss right there. And this is why you would not have gotten into this trade and you would have filtered it because of the 200 EMA. Make sense? Boom. So let's take a look at how to use this strategy to short the market to make money while the market is trending down. But, you know, before we get into that, just hit that like button if you're liking this video so far and type boom in the comments below. It really, really helps out the channel. And I really appreciate you guys for doing that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some short examples. All right, so here are some examples of some short trades. So you see the price action is below the 200 EMA. Now you're looking for red dots, not the green dots. You're looking for red dots. So this would be the trigger candle. This would be the entry candle. Short position. You'd get in right there. Stop loss would be a recent swing high, not a swing low anymore. It would be a recent swing high because you're going in the opposite direction. Risk to reward, 1 to 1.5. Boom. Actually, it would have hit take profit right there on this candle because it did dip down. And even if you miss this trade, another opportunity right here. You see how, again, we get rid of a false signal. You got a green dot right there, but we're not getting into that green dot because the price action is below the 200 EMA. We're only looking for red dots when the price action is below the 200 EMA. So again, trigger candle right here for the second trade. You get in right there. Recent swing high would be your stop loss. 1 to 1.5. And there you go, right? So this is a super simple scalping trading strategy that works on stocks, Forex, crypto, whatever you like, but just make sure that you back test it before, you start actually trading it live because, different currencies, different things work differently, right? They move in different patterns. So make sure you do back test depending on whatever it is that you like to trade. Now, I'm about to show you a bonus trip, which is going to get rid of even more false signals for you. But before we get into that, all right, and this bonus tip is going to increase your win rate on the scalping trading strategy. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos about helping you become a more profitable trader, all right? Just hit that subscribe button. You're going to love my future videos too. Now, what's the bonus tip? You want, when you're doing these trades, you want this EMA because a big mistake that a lot of traders make is they take these rules and there's some art and there's some science to this stuff. Okay, the technical indicators are great, but you also have to use your common sense sometimes. When you're going with or against the trade, you want to see that slant. You see how the 200 EMA is slanting down, and you can see it that it is slanting down, and it has been slanting down, right? That's why you're looking for sell trades. On the buy trades that we looked at, you see how there's a slant even on the EMA that's moving up, right? So you want to make sure that when you're using the strategy, there's a slant to the EMA, to the exponential moving average, which shows that it is trending in a certain direction. You don't want that EMA to be flat. And let me show you an example of what I mean by that. For instance, look over here. The EMA is completely flat. So even if you get a buy signal right here, I wouldn't take that because there's no direction. There's no slant on the EMA right here, right? Like there's nothing. So again, if you got into this trade on the second candle, this would have definitely hit a stop loss because the market's just choppy. Here again, look at how flat that line is. There's no direction, and the price action is so close to the EMA, right? That it's like, how are you gonna make any winning trades during this whole time? So the bonus tip is you wait for there to be an actual solid trend when the EMA has a pretty sharp slant, all right? And it's not flat. You got to see some direction in that trading, all right? So I hope that really helped. And these indicators that I mentioned in this video are completely free to use on TradingView. But if you're looking for an amazing premium indicator, I personally use Lux Algo Premium for my trading, and I highly recommend it to anyone that wants more success in the markets. Over 35,000 traders use Lux Algo. I've got a link to it in the description below, so make sure you do check it out. And if you want to see the trades that I'm actually making, like this trade I recently posted that got an 82% return, check out my free Telegram channel and join my all access Patreon. Links to those are in the description below as well. Now check out this next video where I show you another awesome scalping trading strategy. I'll see you on the next one.